Yeah. That's how I feel about that. There she blows.
Ooh, camera's a little hot.
I have Horse Heresy game.
Wow.
Is it a card game?
I couldn't tell you. Aircraft, yo, Kick Bandit, looking good. You know what's fun? The red I painted, still wet.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Today I'm gonna do some highlights of gray in oil. Could not find my hard palettes, so I'll have to find something.
I got a hard palette right over here.
Yeah. Use one of these disposable cups.
Eric Hearth heard that the Chicago area got some nasty weather. Hope you're okay. We're all good. It wasn't here.
Nope.
where we are. It just rained a little.
Can I get an ooh woo from everyone?
Ooh woo.
Ooh woo.
Can we get an ooh woo in the chat, please?
Aircraft J, what MDF kits are those behind your set on the shelf? I don't have any MDF kits.
But what are they?
Oh, okay. They're the army painter.
Your Lucky Bat graphic is showing.
Oh yeah.
Lucky Bat is not with us.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Bat is no longer with us. It's morbid on so many levels that nobody knows about but us.
Odie man, hey folks, it's been a week since I last came in, but I finished my orc kill team up to 200 points. So pretty stoked about that. Wow, you got some options when it comes to your orc lists. And how do I mix up oil paints? Do I just take a saturated brush and just slap it on? Just mix them together?
Yes.
Yeah, yep.
Let's go to town.
It's a learning experience.
Eric Hearth in the videos, the studio shelves. Like what are the
the terrain
kits?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh god, I bought them from Cromlech a long time ago.
If you watch the Mo Models Mo Problems video,
yeah,
that has a longer form story about it.
Yeah, I recommend them. They were kind of pricey and they're really hard to put together.
So you don't recommend them. Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if they sponsor them.
I mean, they look very, very good. But I think they could look very, very good and just be like a 3D print too. And you just get them.
There's definitely 3D printable parts. Like the cylinders and stuff.
Yeah.
That's a little much for MDF. Frozen Throg, I've been chasing a fly for almost 4 hours. Can someone end, please? I get it.
You need to get yourself a bag of frogs. They'll take care of it.
A bag of frogs. Perfect.
Although then you have to chase down the frogs, so you can't win them all.
Yeah. Well, then you get a cat.
Ah.
But then you're gonna have a bunch of cats around.
Mm-hmm.
So then you have to get a wolf.
Mm-hmm.
What's that story where a lady eats a bunch of stuff? She eats a fly, but then
oh my god,
you remember that?
This is a deep dive into my Jesus.
Yeah.
This is a book I
But
read
then
like
she has to eat-
23 years ago.
Yeah. She eats a fly and then she has to eat something else
Yeah.
to eat the fly. I don't know. I don't know what the story is, but call in if you know what we're talking about.
It's just like a really long, creepy version of the meatball story.
Yeah.
Where like the meatball just keeps rolling away. The lady keeps eating stuff to catch the fly.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that was a real deep dive. Different now. Jeez.
Simon the Bottom-Eyed Monkey. There was an old lady who swallowed a fly.
Yep. There we have it, folks.
You know, I do want to do a YouTube video on a custom version of the rainbow fish from the book The Rainbow Fish. Because I saw a miniature that could be the rainbow fish, but like scary.
Yeah, and yeah, that miniature was amazing. Literally perfect for it.
I think I need to brighten this up just a smidge.
Simon the Bottom-Eyed Monkey. I don't know why she swallowed the fly. I don't know either. But she did. Lucky Bat? I thought it was a song. I don't know. I think it is a song. I mean, really, if you just read lyrics to a song, it's a poem.
That's what I do with Iron Maiden all the time.
Yeah. You go to like poetry readings and you read Iron Maiden, and afterwards they're all like,
they're snapping.
In my drawing class, we would snap after people would present their drawings, because our class was at 8 a.m. and he was like, I don't want to hear clapping at 8 a.m. So we'll just take one for the team and do snapping.
Nursing the hangover.
Yeah, he was that kind of guy. He was fun. Chicky Nugs tips: 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish. Do you guys like rap? Love rap.
Another appreciator of the arts.
Mm-hmm. Quick 15324. Wag.
Wag.
Mine's a little higher pitch.
A little tiny bit of oil goes a long way. Trying to do some highlights. Really, I just needed like the slightest drop.
Little drop of oils. Are you getting high in your supply?
Mm-hmm.
Did you thin it down at all, or did you just straight from the tube?
I guess it's straight from the tube. And then just a drop, and then I can push it around.
Mm-hmm. Odie man, why all the thumbs up? That's the real question. We have 2 thumbs up. It's BS.
Oh no!
And only 15 thumbs downs. I mean, come on. What are we doing here, folks? You're watching a live oil experiment.
Mm-hmm.
Jay has never painted with oils.
No. This is the very first time you're seeing it live.
Mm-hmm. Well, Saturday was the first time. This is the second time.
But really, I didn't learn anything that Saturday.
Mm-hmm. Are you excited about Warhammer Plus?
Oh, so excited!
What do you think the extra details are going to be?
Well,
the and more, if you will.
It's clearly not going to be more shows, because they already said like don't hold your breath for content. Mm-hmm. I think that's a little bit of a. That's not their exact words, but.
Yeah, because they said it with an accent.
Chicken nuggets. I'd like to consider myself a Renaissance nugget. Koek15324, can I get some advice on which army to start next? I want to do either Thousand Sons or Alpha Legion, but
Orcs.
really, I want to go get talked out of it. I'm not done painting or building my Gene Stealer cult. Well, yeah, probably. I mean, make sure you have an army that you could play with. If that's Gene Stealer cult, then get some more Gene Stealer cult minis. Unless you don't ever plan on playing, then you can collect anything.
Finish your stuff as you buy it,
Yeah.
or else you hate your life like I do.
Yeah.
See, there you go.
Yeah, perfect.
Mm-hmm. Disco, I think I'll pony up for Warhammer Plus, at least initially. Oh, we're going to. And
Oh,
we're
yeah.
going to make a bunch of stuff about it on our Patreon.
Yeah, if you're a supporter, if you're gonna support our Patreon, you might not need your own Warhammer Plus account.
Let's just say that. Who knows what that means, though?
Mm-hmm.
Michael Spitz, what's the bestest white paint?
What I've been using is a tube of artist grade paint, which is nowhere near me, but it comes in a tube. It's titanium white by some company.
Liquitex?
It might be Liquitex, yeah. Because I mean, I just went through so many different brands whites over the years, but I don't see myself going through that anytime soon. And it's better than any of the other whites I bought, because it's just a whole giant thing of good white paint.
Me too. Oh my goodness, we have a celebrity in the chat. Gazgul Thraka is here.
Wow! So Gazgul is a professional orc. So what are your thoughts on the new orcs, the Death Stabbas? What are they called?
That's a great question. The Snagaboys?
Snagaboy. Wait,
well,
are they called Snagas?
So which new orcs?
Oh, that's true. There's more new orcs. I guess the differentest orcs are the Age of Sigmar orcs.
That's true.
The Cruel Boys.
Yeah. What do you think about the Cruel Boys? What do you think about the Snagas? What do you think about the new Orc Boy kit possibly being released? I mean, we got an expert in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Odie, man, ever since I started supporting Eons of Battle on Patreon, I've received 8 Mars Pattern Warlord Titans, two for each month. Only the highest tier gets this bonus. I can neither confirm or deny that being true. Gazgul Thraka, all boys is good boys.
Yeah.
There you go.
Except for the bad boys.
Honestly, though, that is the correct answer. Zach V, debating on starting a Plague Marines army, just not ready to dive in, and the new Cruel Boys.
Ooh. Them boys are cruel.
Yep.
Them
They're
boys, them boys, them bad boys.
I'm very excited. Koek 15324. Also, Nick, you say you just do orcs. I think I get it. Also, Nick, you say to just do orcs. Are you trying to bankrupt me? You fool! My Gene Stealer cult is made of orcs.
Orc Stealers?
Orc Stealers. I mean, they're Gene Stealers if you paint them Gene Stealer color. Don't call me Shirley. That's a really cool Star Trek model you got there.
Yeah, it is. Came into Stardays. I can't wait for the Warhammer Plus show. The Catachanian, Flame Falcon, and Winter Guardsman Loki and Infinite and Divine one division.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what the hell this is going to be.
Mm-hmm.
I think everyone is.
Okay, interesting. Oils are interesting.
Steven Walker. Sup, guys? Love the channel.
Yeah, we love it too.
Yeah, I hate it, though.
Oh, okay.
Secretly.
Mm-hmm.
Would that be awkward?
Mm-hmm.
It's just me. It's me and Goober talking shit about the
Oh,
channel.
no!
Yeah, Jay's painting with oils. Ooh, la-di-da.
And then they
What does he
clink
think
they
he
clink
is?
their martinis together.
Yeah, exactly. Our Brentinis.
Ah! All the YouTube channels should have a drink.
Ooh.
What's our drink?
Burp cola.
Ah.
Burpsy cola. Mhm.
Home of the burp.
Home of the burp. And it's just a gin and tonic.
Oh no.
Yep.
Gin and tonics are nasty.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure we're getting into a fight about this.
Oh yeah.
I know we have before. I'm sure Lucky Bat's writing a horrible,
Mhm.
horrible thing about us right now. Leaving a horrible review for our YouTube channel. I wish you could do that. How fun
Mhm.
would that be? You could leave a review. Like on podcasts, you can leave a review. You could leave a review for the whole YouTube channel. Glitch 200. Any tips for painting battle damage on black armor?
I'm learning that myself. You probably want to go light. So like you don't, because it's on like light colored armor, you can just sponge on some black and it looks like the paint's chipped off. Can't do that with black armor, so you kind of have to do light battle damage. What I'm probably gonna do with these guys, I'm gonna mix together some white and some silver, and then I'll sponge that on very, very like sparingly, just a little bit here and there.
Lucky Bat. Gin and tonic is nice.
Gin and tonic is bad.
Cheeky Nugs. You know what they say? Don't do what you love, do what you hate.
Yeah.
That's my motto. I mean, sometimes you have to do some things you don't like doing to do the things that you like to do. That's also something. Chicky Nugs. Gin and tonic. I prefer tonic and gin. Ounce of tonic
That's
and
true.
chug a bottle of gin.
Yeah, oh yeah, you make it in your mouth.
You just, swish it back and forth like mouthwash. Mix it up.
Oh yeah, yeah. Listerine works in a pinch for a gin mixer.
That has to be true. Jasuchin Farron. I'd enjoy the game part more if I could get a game in.
Hmm.
Good old getting a game in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to get some games in. My New Year's resolution was to get 10 games of Warhammer 40,000 in.
That's true. I mean, you're halfway through the year. Anything could happen.
Eventually I'll do 10 on New Year's Eve.
That'd be pretty funny. How many points do you think the game? Does it not matter?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Could be
All right.
Apocalypse. Could be 500 point,
250 points.
1 point.
100 points.
Okay, make one orc boy fight one Necron 10 times.
Mm-hmm. Frozen Throg, how many games have you done? What a question.
Not that many. If I had to put a number on it, I'd say probably between 0.
Yeah. What a coincidence. Me too.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird. Odie man, 10 games of Kill Team in 8 hours. It's possible. That doesn't count as 40K.
Kill Team doesn't count.
'Cause if
we've played way more than 10 games of Kill Team.
Oh yeah. Does Kill Team count? Nope. Because that case you'd be near 10 by now. No. Oh yeah. I don't know how many games you played. Probably over 25, 30 games.
Mm-hmm. Right, we're seasoned pros.
Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty good. We know all the rules. We played the whole game without having the rule book.
That's true.
Even though you need the rule book to know what mission you're playing.
Mm-hmm.
We know the missions by heart. That's how good we are.
Under Ajax. As a Custodes player, 1k points only gets me 2 models on the table, so...
Alright, well, you can't play with us then. Michael Spitz and Lucky Bat won 27 out of 25 games. Lucky Bat won the last game.
Yeah.
We played on Sunday. And Lucky Bat won.
A lucky victory.
A lucky victory from a
For
lucky
a lucky
bat.
bat.
Exactly. I mean, that's what happens when you hold the middle objective.
It is.
A lot of the game. Which I would say is pretty much cheating.
Yeah.
But whatever. I think Lucky Bat cheated.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, agreed.
A lucky cheat.
Steve Walker, any tips for Imperial Guard taking on Death Guard? Been wailing on my roommate's Imperial Guard since the start of lockdown. No Morty or nothing. No idea.
Burn his model so then he can't play.
Yeah.
Then you win every time.
Howdy man, Nick versus Jay in Kill Team. Every time I play Orcs in Kill Team, they die. So Nick must have losing fatigue by now.
A little. I don't think. I haven't won recently.
Mm-hmm.
In recent memory, I have not won. For a long time though, it was pretty even.
Yeah.
It was like, I would win a game, you would win a game. I would win a game, you would win a game.
Orcs can be really, really nasty. Although they die. They die really easy. So you have to really play well, I think. I
was pretty sure I was gonna win on Sunday.
Yeah.
But then everything died, and then I didn't. And then I came in second though. I'm gonna say that out loud. I had the second most points. I was very close. Lucky Bat had. We were all really close. Lucky Bat had 13. I had 11, and Jay had 8.
Mm-hmm.
It's all within, if someone holds the middle.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, orcs.
I think
there's definitely orcs are not bad.
I think I was thinking about the game, and I put a little too much faith in that flamer on the round that it died.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't have done that. I should have, because I was expecting to flame Lucky Bat's Lictor, and it didn't. And I didn't get to.
Yeah.
And then that kind of ruined my day.
Shooting is so fickle.
Yeah. So I should have just charged it.
Yeah.
And then I could have killed it, and then it would have been fine. I would have been able to hold that objective a few more rounds, and then I would have won. But I didn't do that.
Odie man, when you're playing orcs, what factions do you play against a lot?
I have a feeling that has something to do with it.
Mm-hmm.
Um, if it's Harlequins, keep bunched up. That's what I can say for
Yeah,
that.
Harlequins are going to do a great job at jumping around and picking you off.
Yeah.
So you probably want to stay, pretty bunched up. Don't give them the chance.
Well, I guess you know what? It does depend on what game type you're playing though.
Mm-hmm.
For the one that we played, it made sense because I could, because
Yeah.
it was killing.
Mm-hmm.
So kind of staying putting, letting you come to me worked. Where if it's objectives, you kind of can't
Mm-hmm.
completely do that. Man, the Harlequins are really good.
They are.
Odie man, when I play as orcs, I have played against Skitarii, Space Marines, and Grey Knights. Lost every time.
I feel like orcs are good against Space Marines. I don't know about them against Skitarii, because Skitarii has like a bunch of decent shooting.
According to the videos that I've watched, Space Marines are way better than everything. So you're wrong.
That is true.
Space Marines are the most OP. No, I think they're all pretty even. Orcs are really hard though. I think there's once they start dying, they start dying. I think my big tip is you don't let anything die for like the first 1 or 2 rounds if you can.
Yeah.
Like hide them.
Yeah, exactly. Don't Don't give anyone the opportunity to get shot at.
Yeah, like you can't be too aggressive with them. But like let them come to you a little bit. That usually helps. Or else it's kind of a nightmare. Because I used to do that too, where I would just run and gun. I would just go charge as fast as I could, try to get there. But if you could get there in 2 rounds instead of 1 round, but you're a little safer, probably do that. Especially because you don't know if you're going to go first or not. That's a big thing too. Like you have to prepare for being first or second, or third or fourth.
Grimdark Paints just recently found your YouTube channel. Love your work. Yay! Thank you.
Sweet.
5-string Connor. Orcs got some stuff, but they're tricky to pilot. Or I'm just a dummy. Yeah, the orcs though, they have some sick stratagems.
Oh yeah, you better be using those stratagems.
Yeah, the Daka is shockingly good sometimes, and turning an orc boy into a strength 5 orc boy for a point, that's also not bad. You're punching a space marine, hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. For 1 point. It's cheap.
Yeah, for 1 point. You could even, if you really need to, like if you have if your leader's gonna die or something else is gonna die, you can do just a flesh wound. And except for that's 2 points. So you gotta save them up, or waste all your points all at once.
Also, orcs probably have access to the best leader in the game.
Yeah.
The 3-point grot.
Yep. 3-point grot.
Every other army drools about such a unit. It's basically 3 points to always get both command points a turn.
Yeah. It really is. It's very fun. It's also just adorable.
Flip of the dude. Video idea. Tactics tips with Nick.
Yeah. All right, so we're going to go with an only grot list for this game. Oops, all grots, if you will.
Chris Jackson, what thinner should I use to make my Army Painter paints go through an airbrush? I just got the Neofry Wada airbrush kit. You could use water or flow improver. And you could use any brand's flow improver. It's all the same.
Probably is. Like all in the same factory.
Mm-hmm. I'm still struggling, I feel like, with Space Marines. Because my army currently relies on the shooting phase, and that's a dangerous, dangerous phase to rely on.
Mm-hmm. It's also a pain in the ass if things work out.
You kind of want to be doing work in all phases.
That's true. Yes. I do not like your gunners. They're very annoying. They piss me off.
Yeah, good old heavy bolters.
Yep, I need to figure out something. It's hard though with the works. It's hard to figure out something for them. It's obviously because you're OP.
Cameron Reed, as a basing expert, what are your thoughts on pre-made bases? Bases is currently my least favorite part of the process. I love to paint the minis, but hate basing. Yeah, there's tons of great options out. There's 3D printed bases. There's 3D printed base toppers. There's even some companies that make 100% like finished, flocked, and painted bases.
For a lot of money.
For a lot of money. Yeah, they look very good. They cost a lot of money. I also have made a couple of, quick, easy to follow, simple basing tutorials that I think would also look great.
And like I said earlier, sometimes you have to do stuff you don't want to do the things you want to do.
Yeah.
Or you just keep them on black bases and probably nobody will complain.
Wolves of Fenris, what armies do you hate facing? That's an interesting question for Nick, because I jump around a lot with armies.
God, Harlequins, it blows. Harlequins really blows. It's just not even fun. Although the game where I was all bunched up was very fun. Because it felt like I was doing something you weren't supposed to do. So that was fun. That's probably I could say that's probably the game that I had the most fun in. I don't like the Space Marine gunners aren't fun because I don't know what to do. So I just have to figure that out. And because you can have orc gunners, but they suck.
Yeah.
The Luas are really finicky too, so I can't even shoot back really. And so I either have to take less commandos or something, and maybe make more boys, like have more boys, so then I can kind of waste a few to get over to you to kill you.
Yeah.
I don't know. That could maybe work. But it's tricky.
In this last game, I thought you had you'd caught my gunners, but luckily Lucky Bat's lictors took the heat off of me.
Yeah, they did.
And so I literally had my gunners set up on top of terrain, and then I just had them hop down and run behind it just to keep them alive for another turn. It wasn't they didn't run away. It was a tactical withdrawal. Very honorable.
Oh yeah. Frozen Throg, I heard that Burna Boys are the solution.
Probably not.
I don't think so either. It's only D3.
Yeah.
And you got to get 8 inches. You got to get within 8 inches of them.
I'd like to try. If I was running an orc squad, I think I would take orc boys with the big shooter. Because it's assault 3, right?
Yes. I did that a few times. It's a little rough. Because you do get 3 shots, but it's 5 up. Although usually I get 1 because I'm awesome. But
because Gork or possibly Mork smiles upon you.
Disco asking for a friend. Taco Bell greater than dog food, or dog food greater than Taco Bell? I mean, it all
they
comes from
kind
the
of go
same
hand in
place.
hand.
Yeah. Yeah, they all end up in the same place at the end.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Bat, did either of you see the first ep of Rick and Morty season 5? I'm actually not enough of an intellectual to watch Rick and Morty.
No, I don't have a big Szechuan brain. No, I'll check
Exactly.
it out. Is it? Can you just watch it on Adult Swim? Is it all free again?
Monitor PSA: don't feed your dog Taco Bell.
Really? I don't think you should feed anything or anyone Taco Bell.
Yeah. But I do like a good Taco Bell.
Mm-hmm.
Every once in a while, every day.
Some of the dude gonna start some new Mexican orcs. The lore for them is that they come from the same planet as Crimson Fists are from and have a thick Mexican accent instead of a British one, and they have lowriders. Aren't the Crimson Fists Spanish?
Maybe that's why they come from the same planet.
Ah, so there's this. There's Spain and Mexico exist in this on this planet.
Maybe. So what happens when they fight the Mexicrons?
Ah, the
You're gonna have to write,
Mexicrons.
you're gonna have to write that lore in.
Mm-hmm.
Do they make Mexican orc hats?
Oh yes, I'm sure someone does.
Little sombrero.
Mm-hmm.
Lucky Bat, have you seen that 1 second video of a dog eating a bean burrito?
I don't think I have.
I don't know what this is.
My dogs are so small, the bean burrito would eat them.
Yeah, probably. I mean, that makes sense.
Steve Walker, take a freeboot as captain with ammo runt, gets you the +1 to hit, plenty of orcs with assault 3, and finish off your turn with 2 rockets once you got your modifiers good and high.
Interesting.
That's true, there's elite rules.
That is elite.
And commander rules.
Yep, and we haven't done anything with that.
No?
I'm sure that would change a lot. Coac 15324. I already brushed my teeth for the night, or I'd try some of the dog treats to see if they surpass Taco Bell. They look really tasty.
I remember one time I had a nibble of cat food,
I've had
and
cat food.
it's nasty.
It's delicious, you mean? Jeez.
It just tastes like fish oil, like a cracker dipped in fish oil.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, delicious.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, magically delicious, secretly nutritious.
Mm-hmm. Isn't it kind of crazy that the cats love it?
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, this is the best thing in the world.
Jason, Alaska. Yeah, Crimson Fists are Spanish culture reference. There is a Space Marine chapter that has the Aztec theme. Ah, it might be the Rainbow Warriors or the Aztec ones.
Or the skinks.
Yeah, the Skinks. Dola. G'day from Australia.
G'day.
Montekia OG. Hey EOB, what is your favorite yellow to use? I'm doing Space Wolves, and the paint that comes with my starter set is not getting good coverage. Ooh, I really like the yellows that come from Army Painter. Nope, not Army Painter. P3. There's a paint brand called P3. Privateer Press P3. And that, I have all of their yellows, and they're all very good. Good coverage. Nice saturated color. Just good stuff.
Steven Walker. You guys ever try to play Sad Hammer? It's a good, fun co-op kill team if you aren't feeling too competitive.
Ah,
Don't know what this is.
Sad Hammer just sounds like Warhammer 40k. Never heard of Sad Hammer.
You have to cry while you play? Because I already do that,
Yeah,
so that's
yeah,
fine.
not a problem.
Coec 15324. If Crimson Fists come from Space Mexico, where do the White Scars come from?
Well, I think we've already established that the Crimson Fists come from Space Spain, but I guess the White Scars come from like Space Mongolia.
Frozen Throg. It's the kind of 40k I've been playing alone. Kevin Birkland. One of my friends once botched a job interview on the question, what is a situation where you made a mistake and what did you do about it? His answer was, I once ate from a can of dog food.
Yeah, that's not
Memorable. That's a very memorable thing
that's
to
true. So should we hire dog food guy?
say. Oh my goodness. One time at my old job, they were trying to hire people. Can you imagine that?
Mhm.
Hiring people in this economy, and we were getting all these different people applying, and I wasn't supposed to see this.
Mm-hmm.
It's not cool that they did this, but they let me see some of the resumes, and there was this one guy who had everything he has ever done since the early 80s. And so his resume was like 5 or 6 pages long. It was crazy. He just did everything in the whole world. But then he also had giant gaps of not working. It was wild.
A little tiny bit of oil goes a long way.
Mm-hmm. That's what Bob Ross said.
Mm-hmm. Make your chain swords happy chain swords. It's also a Bob Rossism.
Tad Tarbell. Best part of the evening, relaxing with a redacted and watching the EOB stream. I'm gonna guess it's a beer. Or a donut.
Scaling. Having
Scaling
another
Tron.
bout with color scheme doubts. That's a tough one. It's really hard.
Whatever you picked is the right answer.
Yeah.
Unless it's not.
Yeah, unless it sucks.
Power Surge. My current job's interview was pretty hellish. I came in expecting the normal hiring questions and got a big dude telling me he doesn't care about it and proceeds to ask me questions about leadership. Somehow I passed. Was not prepared at all. It's because you got that real leadership skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were paying attention when you were in elementary school when character counts and respect and leadership were on that chart.
Sir Camman, been binging EOB over the last few days while working on other projects. Can't wait to finish them to crack back into my minis. Yeah! How far back you going with the...
That's true. That's a great question.
Like, do people...
Are you watching
Yeah.
everything? Like, you started in 2014, working your way up to 2021? That'd be, honestly, we should pay you to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, you probably don't need to.
Wow, we're just getting tips. $2 tips. Keep up the great work, guys.
Cameron Reed, 777. This is one of the best paint night streams I've seen. It's cool you guys chilling and talking to chat pretty frequently. Love the streams at Nurgles Bless.
Yeah.
We do these rather frequently.
We do. And we do chat with the chat pretty frequently. Five-string Connor. It's fun to watch your guys' progress and see how you've upped quality over time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we have slightly improved.
Yes. There is a video on our Patreon. By the way, did you guys know that we have a Patreon?
Yeah, we do.
And it was the video doesn't... It used to exist on our channel. It hasn't for years. And it was just an update video where Jay was talking about what we're going to do to make the channel better. And it's a very funny video. And that you see a lot of learning.
Probably one of the first times we filmed a human being.
It might have been. It was like you up against a wall. The camera was set on auto, so it was blurry and weird and too dark and too light somehow. Yeah,
Francisco Corrado tips. Excited to see the yellow chainsword. Yeah, that's coming up. Probably not tonight, but maybe tomorrow or something.
Yeah.
Raggedy Doctor, I'm having issues with my paint being either too wet or too dry on my wet palette. What should I do to make sure I have good coverage on every brushstroke? Well, you should definitely watch our tutorial on how to properly set up a wet palette. If you're getting like unexpectedly watery paint, you might be letting drops of water be on top of your wet palette paper, and it's soaking in your paint. So make sure that you wipe the top of your wet palette with a paper towel to make it completely dry before you start. And then I would say make sure to take a little bit more time to mix your paint. So you've got your drop of paint on your palette, and then take a brush stroke, and then kind of rub that brush stroke around the wet palette for a little while to judge its consistency. Then pick up your water, add it to that drop of paint, mix it up some more, and then take that paint to use. So it's a whole process, every brush stroke.
Every brush stroke is a process.
Cesar Jimenez, I've been having problems with how I feel, and that affects me in the ways I don't feel like painting nor playing, so my girlfriend always tells me to watch your videos to see if I get inspired. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's fine if you don't want to paint for a little while.
It is true.
Just, play Call of Duty or something. It's just as good.
And you can always come back.
Yeah. Chris Basil, if your wet palette gets too dry at the top, once in a while, top it up once in a while with water on the sides. Yeah, make sure your wet palette is nice and wet. You want it saturated, nice and moist. Raggedy Doctor, but what if my paint is too wet? So I worry about the balance of the palette. I like like, what if I add too much and ruin the paint that is already down? I mean, you might, but then you could just put down a new drop of paint and try to add less water. I would say don't try to mix up your whole color to be the perfect consistency. But here, where's my wet palette? Let me switch to an acrylic brush for a second.
Oh my goodness, we're doing some learning.
Yeah. So this is my wet palette. Oh, I almost spilled my oil all over the desk. And where's the color? Oh my god, is there no paint near me? I was all set up for oils.
Oh my goodness. See what you're doing. I'm gonna guess the paint's blue.
Mm-hmm.
Am I right?
Yeah, it is blue. All right,
Oh my
so
gosh.
wet palette 101. So I take my paints and I put it on the palette, and I leave it like that. I leave it a blob, because a drop is going to take a lot longer to dry than I dropped my brush on the ground. Than if I spread it out flat. So now, where's my camera? Good. Okay, so I got my drop. So if I'm going to paint with this color, I take a little scoop and I bring it out of the blob. And so this little scoop is what I'm going to work with. And so I take my water and I start to work it into the paint. And if I add too much water, then I can just dry off my brush and I can go back to the blob and pull out a little more. And then I work it into a nice little lather. And that's how I get my paint the right consistency. So you leave yourself the ball of just pure, unworked with paint, and then you do all your mixing here. Like I could also mix in some yellow or some paint thinner or some matte medium. But yeah, you leave the paint ball as is for the most part.
It's the ball technique.
Yeah. And if you really screw up, then you just pull it in the other direction. But yeah, that's that is how to work with your paint.
There's a pro tip right there. Power Surge. Jay, what video did you have your lighting? I remember you talked about it, but don't remember which video or stream you had done it in. Are you... Power Surge, I need a lamp. Are you talking about for the stream station or just in general?
What I'm lighting Stream Station with is just the cheapest LED bar light on Amazon. I think it was like $20.
It's also Amazon Day.
It's also Amazon Day.
Maybe it's on sale. Who knows?
Miss you. Hey Jay, how's the Chaplain looking? Didn't see it finished. Yeah, I did finish it. It'll probably be on Instagram within a year or two.
Well, it's going to be in the Wednesday video.
That is true.
Possibly. Who knows?
Yeah, we don't know.
Dog. Exactly. What a dog.
Ninja Turtle 0708. I want to start a new army. I haven't played in about 8 years, thinking Necrons. Do you have any recommendations for a beginner trying to get into the game? I mean, yeah, Necrons have it easy. Yeah. I mean, you could get the Recruit Edition, Command Edition, which is going to come with a buttload of Necrons. You could go hop onto eBay and try to get yourself a Necron half of Indomitus. You could get the new what's the new battle forces called? First Strike, Command Patrols. Yeah, a patrol box, which has tons of great Necron units in it. You get a box of Warriors, a box of Immortals, and an Overlord. Although I think all of that comes in the Recruit Edition.
Oh my goodness, look at this tip.
Cobalt Keep! EOB for life!
Yeah!
Chat, if you don't know, Cobalt Keep makes wonderful bases. All of these models are on Cobalt Keep bases right now.
Go.
And they also make some other wonderful stuff like handles, painting handles, and display cases.
Yeah. That's amazing.
Mm-hmm. Wow, thank you, Cobalt Keep.
Yeah.
Love your bases. Every model I've painted recently has been on a Cobalt base. Ninja Turtle 0708. I was looking at the command box. Wasn't sure if it was worth. Might pick it up tomorrow. Ooh, you want to see? You want to see one of the boxes in action? Gotta move some stuff off of it. I'm very unorganized. Ooh. This is the army case. It's a little dusty on top, but this is my Malifaux team. And they're all sitting perfect and pretty and not dusty.
Yeah. Amazing. And Cobalt Keep tipped again. Didn't mean to use the Cobalt Keep account. Thought I was logged into personal. Sorry, shameless.
No, yeah, you can buy airtime on this stream anytime you want.
There you go.
Going 15-3. Oh no, they did it again. Michael Miller, I own the command box, and I can say it's worth it. You even get terrain unlike Indominus. Oh, with the biggest one? Yeah, Indominus didn't come with terrain. It just came with a buttload of models. These are Indominus models. Michael Spitz. OMFG, Cobalt Keep is legends. Michael Spitz. CK is amazing stuff. It's so great. Sometimes you just got to keep your cobalts.
Keep your cobalts keeping.
Odie man, really debating getting those cobalt magnet bases, to be honest. Oh my god. Cobalt Keep. This is too much. Holy moly. Good deal, EOB, forever.
Jeez Louise.
Wow, we really appreciate it.
Yeah. You're keeping it going.
Yeah.
Dominion's on Cobalt Keep, let's just say that.
Yeah, that's true. That is very true. Michael Miller, I love the poses on the Assault Intercessors. Way more action-packed than the other box Primarises. I have no idea why. Yeah, I think they just made them all running because they're close combat. And so they got to get where they need to go. They can't just stand back and shoot.
Yeah, they're going. They're gunning for it.
Scaling Triangles, you thinking about having a ancient of some sort in your army? Shooting, fighting on death seems really fun. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of ancients actually. I have the Indominus ancient, I have the old Primaris ancient, and I actually have a regular ancient from the old Squatty Space Marines, and I have the, if you watch the painting a retro chaplain on jet bike, I made that model on a 40mm base so that it could be a count as ancient. So I could have ancients galore. I have a very big Templar army that y'all might see in the not-so-distant future.
But who knows?
Who knows, yeah. We don't know.
I mean, really only the people on Patreon know.
Mm-hmm.
Julio, this will be the last comment. It's 5 a.m. here in Spain, and YouTube told me you were live. Could you tell me how to start an army of Night Lords?
Oh, boy. Night Lords are Chaos Space Marines. And they're regular Chaos Space Marines. They're not the Death Guard or the Thousand Suns. So you probably want a Death Guard Codex. And a box of regular Chaos Space Marines.
We're not too much of a Chaos family.
Yeah, we don't know that much about Chaos Space Marines. I know the Chaos Space Marines they don't worship the Chaos Gods. They're kind of just like, they're Space Marines who don't follow the Emperor. And there's they have very ramshackle equipment because they just steal stuff, new stuff, when their old stuff breaks down. Actually, if you know the channel Ninjon, he is doing an army of Night Lords, and he put out a video where he kit bashed together some sort of a tank out of a bunch of different Warhammer kits. So that might be a good video to check out. He might be a good one to follow, since I think he bought like $2,000 worth of models for this army.
Yeah, well, there you go.
Oh yeah, Frozen Frog, the Start Collecting box. Yeah, that was probably the more obvious.
Yeah.
All right, everybody.
All right, we're turning in. All right, we had a video out today, so make sure you go watch that video. We have a video coming out on Wednesday, and of course another one on Friday. And we'll be back with another live stream tomorrow at 9 p.m. Central. So join us for that.
Yeah. Good night, everybody.
Good